Yeah, we certainly do. Kyron Drones is just seconds away from hopping on. Looking forward to asking him, is Virginia Tech back? I know the answer. Eddie's definitely going to answer. Pat Narduzzi, as well as Coach Butler and Bennett Jr. Cannot wait to see the guests for this hour. But let's start off first with the returner, maybe holding the keys to the kingdom for Virginia Tech returning, that being Kyron Drones. Kyron, what are the expectations coming into this season? Are you guys leaning into them, or are you just keeping what's in-house and your internal expectations?
We know what people are saying about our expectations, but we really just keeping the main thing, and that's just going out there competing, worry about 1 week at a time, and then going out there and win games.
I was just wondering how much.
Excuse me. Do you need an introduction?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
I said Eddie.
First time over here, right? I'm like,
welcome, Eddie.
Come on.
In case they don't know, I am Eddie. Right. Well, first, I want y'all to look at this man's outfit. Look at the sneaks. Get the sneaks on cam. Get the bracelets. So, man, he looks the part.
And birthday tomorrow.
Sure right, birthday tomorrow. Okay.
Feel good, look good.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah, he looks the part.
I haven't seen that look since, well, quite frankly, Eddie, when you were at Virginia Tech.
Man, looking good, looking confident. Going into year 2, you're the guy now, right? And this offense, Coach Bowen, he's able to tailor it a little bit more to you. How much say do you have in what plays are being called and kind of the overall shape of that offense?
I feel like I have a lot to say. Coach Bowen, he really wants me to say what I like and what I don't like. And then Coach Bowen also know, when he draw up plays, I'm most likely not going to not like anything that he don't draw up because he already know me. He already know what I'm capable of. And I just want to go out there and execute what he draw up for me. So I'm really confident building this offense with him, and I'm ready to go out there and showcase that this season.
So when you started playing and getting your feet wet out there, what was there a play that you kind of knew, all right, man, I can do this? Was it a game? Was it a moment? Did that happen for you last year?
I feel like I really blossomed into myself that Pitt game. That really set the stage for me. I knew I was getting my feet wet before that. Then that Pitt game, it just brought the most confidence that I had throughout the season that I just went on throughout the rest of the season.
Kyron, we've talked about all the production coming back with this team, and that's one of the reasons the expectation level is so high. Give me some names of guys that are coming back where you said, you know what, they're going to look completely different than maybe what you saw in 23.
Ali Jennings, he going to look completely different. I haven't played with him yet, and that's my boy, so I'm really excited for that. Bayshaw, I'm really excited to see what he can do. I know he won 1,000 rushing this year, so hopefully he can do that. And then Quan, everybody know him as a deep threat and a fast guy, but he really way more than that, so I'm really excited to show that. And then Jalen Lane, and then other people on defense is Dorian, Mansour. Mansour had a good spring, so I know he trying to get that job done this year and hopefully be the best corner alongside Dorian. And then everybody we got on the D-line, even the transfers we got, I'm really excited, really just for the whole team, just to go out there and just showcase what we can do.
Eddie, do you remember Ali Jennings last year?
Yeah.
For Media Day? I mean, he was all blinged out, the sunglasses and the whole thing.
Yeah, he had the swag. Yeah. Oh, my God. On and off the field.
The first game, he looked real good.
He did. Hopefully he can stay healthy all year because he's going to have a big one. They got a ton of good receivers.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But being able to retain that amount of talent and the guys with the portal being open, there's so many teams that are trying to get guys to come. I feel like you played a big part in keeping guys there. Was there a lot of conversations going on around that period?
Yeah, it was. And then how Coach Price said in his press conference, it's a brotherhood and people stayed for a reason. And we know the team we can be this year. We know we set the stage for this coming season with how we ended the season off last year, and then we just know what we're capable of, and then we want to go win a championship, and that's the whole reason why everybody came back.
So you guys,
the year to do it.
You guys believe in carrying over that momentum the way that you ended last year on a high note and bring it into this year?
Yeah, we're not trying to have a slow start like we did last year. I know that's what got us in the rabbit hole that we were in, but this year we're trying to start off fast and then just keep it going.
What's the biggest area or room for improvement where we will be looking at you in 2024 and say, man, that's not the same guy from 2023?
Just me being more of a vocal leader, and then just being another coach on the field, just getting everybody prepared and then going out there executing plays. Like I said, I'm not really worried about the slow start. I have more confidence in me, myself, and the whole offense and the whole team, and then I'm just going out there and executing.
It's been a lot of good quarterbacks at Virginia Tech, guys that play similar to you. Maybe not as big, but I'm thinking of Ty, I'm thinking of Mike Vick. Do you stay in touch with any of those guys? Are there any of them kind of mentors to you?
I've been talking to Mike Vick and then Tyrod Taylor a little bit here and there. Me and Tyrod supposed to get back on the phone, and I just want to like pick his brain, like how he dealt with everything at Virginia Tech and how he dealt with everything in the NFL, and then just see what tools he can help me with coming in this season.
All right, I want to go completely offbeat on this. Enter Sandman, one of the legendary entrances, all right? Eddie, I know you've experienced it, Kyron. You're doing your thing as we speak. Where are you in line when it's time to come out? Are you up front in the tunnel, or are you going to lag it behind? I'm always curious how that works. And Eddie, you can answer that too. I mean, do you want to be one of those guys first out, or do you want to be one of the last guys out to really just absorb all of it?
I really try to be. Sometimes, some games I try to be in the front. Sometimes I try to be last just to really absorb it. But
so what triggers you to say, guess what? This is one of those kind of games I want to be one of the first guys out. What is it?
Just me, like, I mean, I'm ready to go play either game, but when I'm too amped up, I just want to go out there and just see it already, and then just go out there, do my little 360, see the whole stadium, and then go out there and just start warming up. So
Eddie?
The big games, you get up front. but for the normal small games, you get chill in the back. Like, I'll get out there when I get out there.
I got another random, peculiar question for you. Who is the best quarterback in the extended family? And you know how I say extended because, of course, I'm talking about your cousin Cam.
I mean, you can go with him.
Who do you say is the best?
Oh, between me and him.
Yeah, between you
me.
and Cam Ward.
I'm gonna say me for sure. But Cam gonna say him is just competitiveness. You know, we train together all summer, so me and him just go bigger back and forth, and then we're gonna see who the real quarterback is when we play Miami. So
did he reach out to you at all about joining the ACC and let you in that process?
Nah. I mean, we just told him like. We just steered him in the way of where he should go. I know it was either that or Florida State, so he was going to be in the ACC regardless. But I'm glad he chose Miami so we can play each other.
Nice.
When y'all working out, what's that dynamic like to be able to work with a guy who's so good and Shador's in there as well, being able to pick their brains? How have those type of guys help you become a better quarterback?
Just picking their brain. We all learning from each other. Like, we can bring different aspects to the table. And then just working out, just being competitive throughout every session that we do. And then we know we all want to get to the same stage and hopefully all be in the draft together. So that's the main goal.
The hype with the fans. I'm married to a Hokie, so I get it. All right, I understand how it operates there. Walking around campus, there's got to be a vibe of, guess what? We're on the brink of getting Virginia Tech football back to where we belong, and that is winning ACC championships.
Yeah, I mean, just walking on campus, everybody excited for the football season. Even right when it ended, everybody was just talking about next year. Oh, you're going to do so great, you're going to do so great. You just walk around here, go Hokies, and then that just gets you ready. So
how do you stay grounded?
Just really, like I said in the beginning, focus on the main thing. I mean, like last year was last year. It felt good, but we really ain't do nothing yet. Like, yeah, we won a bowl game, but we want to do way more than that. So we know we capable of doing that. It's just all about going out there and go show it.
If you had your pick of a play for a game-winning running play or fitting it into a tight pocket, what would you prefer?
Tight pocket.
Why is that?
Me being a quarterback, like, yeah, I'm good at running the ball, but I don't want to run the ball. I run when I have to, so I'd rather do a tight pocket.
Tell me about this NIL stuff going on, man. I feel like you got a lot going on in the NIL space. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Triumph NIL, our collective, Virginia Tech, they do well, taking care of the players, taking care of me, and then just me getting ready for the real world, just having me do public appearances, talking, doing stuff like the press conference. I know I need to get better at that, and I know that's what's coming. So I really appreciate them, and they just do well taking care of us.
Eddie, it's just like it was when you were in school, but now you can do it.
I didn't have the money to buy that type of stuff.
They take care of the drip, too.
Yeah.
I love it. You mentioned the schedule, and of course, your family member you're going to see at the University of Miami. You look down this schedule at all, or is it just a matter of week one for you guys?
I looked at it, but it's a matter of week one. I mean, you can't look over an SEC opponent, especially Vanderbilt. I mean, a lot of people say that should be an easy game, but we're not going into saying it's easy. It's still an SEC opponent, SEC versus ACC, so you just got to come out ready to work, ready to win.
You're going to have more fans there than Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh, man, shots fired.
Probably right.
They're not shots fired. That's just the truth. Vanderbilt doesn't draw flies. Man, the Hokies going to sell that place out.
I'm wondering about the chemistry with the receivers as well, right? You had a full offseason, a full spring with those guys. Do you feel like the chemistry's a lot better now?
Yeah, it's a whole lot better, especially just because we ain't lose anybody and I don't have to learn anybody new. So we just building off that, doing extra work, getting in with those guys that I know is going to play with me, even the young guys getting in, learning from the veterans that came back. And then I'm really excited to just go see what the receiver room can do this year.
And how important is it to have an unselfish group? Because it's a lot of guys in that room that's going to play in the NFL, but it's only one ball. So how important is that those guys are all about the team?
Just to know that everybody eat. Like, we all want to get to the same goal, and that's the NFL. And they know that whoever catches the ball, they got to go block. The coaches notice that. NFL teams notice that. So it's just that everybody eat mentality and go out there and just go play for your brother.
Everybody eats, B. Appreciate that. It's Kyron Drones of Virginia Tech holding the keys to the kingdom. Eddie says Virginia Tech is back. Kyron, hopefully, you're going to show us that. I know you got that date marked off on the calendar, taking on Miami.
Yeah.
But the drip is clean with the LV shoes, and he about to celebrate the birthday, fresh lineup, all that.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
had to. Appreciate it.
That's Kyron Drones. Coming up shortly, though, we're going to be joined by Andrea Adelson and David Hale. A lot more to discuss. Day 2 from Uptown Charlotte.